Today's question comes from a motor engineer who asked specifically, am I able to solder the magnets to the steel to achieve extra hold because my motor is spinning at a higher RPM? The answer is unfortunately no. You cannot solder magnets to steel. There's a couple issues that come in play when you try to solder magnets. One is the heat from the solder will actually demagnetize the magnet, so you'll lose magnetic strength. And secondly, the magnet could potentially catch fire. The magnet is made of neodymium, which is highly flammable, so you probably don't want to get a flame around it. There is a third factor that comes into play, but because the other two are so much higher, the third one is that you would most likely eliminate the coating on the magnet, which would then allow for corrosion to set in on the magnet. So those are the reasons that you cannot solder. However, there are some alternatives, especially in this situation where we have a motor spinning at a higher RPM, and we would actually suggest a mechanical hole. It's a little bit more work to do to attach a countersunk hole to a piece of steel, because you have to make sure that your holes line up with the magnet countersunk part. But if they do, that provides a really good mechanical hold. And as you can see, we have a couple shapes here that have some mechanical holds. This magnet right here actually has two countersunk holes in it, because this motor here was spinning at such a high RPM that it needed a couple screws in it so that it held really well. So hopefully that helps. Please do not solder. There are other mechanical holds that are options other than these. But thank you for your question. If you have more questions, please send them to info@smmagnetics.com or visit our website, www.smmagnetics.com. Thanks.